pandemic changed how and where we practice yoga, but it had some silver linings. I'm Sarah Pila in Hermosa Beach, and this International Day of Yoga, I'll show you how one yoga studio made adaptations to their business and why those adaptations are here to stay. It's a miracle that Redondo Beach resident Gail Goldstein can move her body. A former marathon trainer and competitive runner, she suffered a bad injury a decade ago, had 4 back surgeries, and was wheelchair bound.
They said I wouldn't walk again without a cane and a back brace, and I used yoga to strengthen and heal me.
Yoga replaced running, and it keeps her pain at bay. But in the pandemic, her former yoga studio went under, and her pain began to return in lockdown. Then she found Soho Yoga's beach yoga classes and returned to a daily practice.
I was trying to do my stretches at home, but there's something different about being with the community and doing the class. It's not only a physical, it is actually, for me, it's become a very emotional experience.
While yoga can soothe and de-stress, the pandemic pushed the industry to the edge. But Soho Yoga's yoga director, Natasha Needles, is teaching the class today what she's learned, that the good comes from the hard times.
We wouldn't particularly be in this space on these little granules of sand if it wasn't for a very untidy year and a half.
Since Soho Yoga opened in Hermosa 7 years ago, they tried to have classes on the beach but were never given permission until last year when the city gave the green light to help businesses survive. Even though their indoor studio is now open, beach yoga is here to stay.
I'm thinking about all of the connectedness that we have gotten to foster over this past year and a half because of being able to open up on the beach. We have met so many new people.
Their student base has grown because of their yoga platform expansions, both on the beach and online, and they'll continue to offer them, meeting each student at their comfort level. While there were many obstacles for Soho, the pandemic also brought silver linings.
You know, when something's taken away from you and then it's given back in maybe a different wrapped package, you're just like, oh my goodness, thank you so very much.
Like Natasha, Gail has gratitude, not only to practice on the beach, but how her body has transformed because of a daily yoga practice.
I want to be a crusader for it and tell people who have had injuries. It is really, it's healing, physically and emotionally.
Inhaling the future and exhaling the past.